In our last game, hello, we ended the game. Well, there's some things that happen. I guess would be noteworthy. On you started on your journey up the mountainside, your 3-day journey. The first day, you were attacked by these crazy star spawn. These dark portals opened up. They started pouring out, but luckily, Hemlock was able to cast sunlight, which closed the dark portal, but it only for another one to open up at the south of her sunlight. And some more star spawn came out. You were introduced to a newer one, a bigger one, but he did not seem to. Well, I guess you guys got pretty hurt up. Some of you did, if I remember correctly.
Me.
Yeah, Hemlock. Um, and then after that, you took your long rest. Next day, you were attacked by kobolds, and again, this mountain is now freezing. Temperatures are below zero. Um, Winds are kind of picking up as you're going up, and you were attacked by these kobolds. You were um, they
Feel so
seem,
bad about
yeah,
that.
they seem to have been
Shit
coming
out of
down
them.
at you guys in attack formation. Leopold started to talk, but then you attacked them in the same turn. And when you attacked them, that's when you quickly realized how weak they were.
It was supposed to be a warning shot. It went straight through them. I don't know what happened.
And then, yeah, you guys kind of just wiped them all out. Some of them tried to get away, but then we had Van fly up into the air and shoot them as they tried to get away. And then you continued on your journey, and then you were attacked by an abominable Yeti. Looking for food. You guys ended up killing that one. And that's kind of, I think, where we left off for the night. It was right before you were about to take your next long rest. You were on the side of this mountain.
Casting the dome.
Okay. You're casting the dome. Let me see if I have any music to put on.
Van breaks out his bottle of wine. Let's talk about this book.
Oh yeah, that's another thing you guys did. You interrogated Leopold a lot about the book that he has. He pretty much, I mean, he could tell you again.
I basically told you all about the book, how it entraps a family friend of mine that we're trying to release from its pages. She has control over the locking mechanism. There's not a lot. There's not anything about Zikr and Zafran that she can share, unfortunately, within the pages. And I actually asked her if there was anything about the star
What
spawn in the book as well, and there
What do
wasn't
you
anything
mean
there.
when you say things that she can share within the pages?
She doesn't have anything in the book or in her knowledge that would help us, unfortunately.
What does she say about it?
Free me, get me the hell out of here.
That
Makes
has nothing to
sense.
do with what's in the book, though.
I asked her if there was anything that she could share or in that book that could help us, and she said no.
I've already rolled an insight check and detected that he was lying to me before. Is that still applicable at this point?
Were you lying? I was too busy putting up your dome.
No, but about the only thing that I left out in admission,
Okay.
that it's, I guess technically it's not a family friend. It's my patron. So
She
that is,
also didn't tell you no. She just didn't say anything.
um, she said no in a way.
No to what? What was it?
If there was anything she could share with me about Zikr and Zafran or that was in the book that might help us.
Oh, she never answered, right? If I remember correctly.
I think she kind of didn't answer, but kind of subtly let on that she didn't have anything. I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know.
I think she just didn't say anything. I think that's exactly what happened. Pretty positive because I was paying attention.
She's my. In his head, that's his patron. If she would have known anything, she would have shared it. So I don't know if that's an
I'm
outright
just
lie.
saying.
I mean, no, yeah.
I'm not fully
logic.
comfortable ignoring the contents of this book based on the information that you are supplying to me right now. I understand it's personal to you, so I don't want to be ultra invasive, but at the same time, we're going to face a deadly foe, and there could be valuable information within this book you're holding. So it just seems like we should at least attempt to look inside.
Look inside the person who was trapped inside a book.
She's trapped inside the book. She is not the book herself. The book is just a book.
Yes and no.
Do you feel naughty opening the book?
Naughty?
Yeah, like he's implying that like we're like spying
That's
on her or
her.
something in there.
Well, technically, if he's saying that she is the book, or
She's
something
inside
like that,
the book.
right?
She's probably trapped
Maybe
within
she is the book.
an extra planar dimension within the book. She's not like in the book.
Maybe the covers her clothes and the inside. He doesn't want to ruffle her flesh.
Look, I don't know of any magic that traps anybody within a book, so I don't exactly know how it works.
Regardless, I mean, you've looked in the book. Did it seem like you were staring at her?
All I could see was her face.
Okay. Then see what I'm saying? All you can see was her face. I mean, you can't even see below the knee. It's fine. She'll be perfectly presentable, potentially.
You realize that my family is a bunch of great wizards, and I'll go ahead and say this is going to be a flat-out lie, but my family is a bunch of wizards.
Yeah.
Once she gets out of here, if we have done anything to annoy her, that could potentially be bad.
Let me tell you what I think is going to annoy her, is if we wander into this cave and get murdered by some high-level wizard whilst the secret to us surviving is sitting in that fucking book, and then she ends up in the cave by herself with no one to help her.
Can we ask her? Or no? Is that not allowed? She controls the lock.
I glanced down at my watch.
As I remember, the book is inside your watch, is it not?
Yes.
But we can't get inside the watch.
Not today.
Yeah, we haven't been in today.
No, I thought that was that last night, or was that?
No, that was last. We could go in tonight, but it's not safe. We felt it was safer to be in the dome than in the watch, because the watch can be either carried away or.
But you can go in there temporarily to get the book, and
I believe our discussions have held that if he were to go inside the watch,
the dome would
now
go
that
away.
the dome is up, the dome would vanish.
Granted, I could recast the dome.
If we could also go in the morning.
If I may, two things in response to Van, what you just said. If we were to go in the morning, that would remove any opportunity to go into it later tomorrow. It strikes me that if we are to go in just to go and look at the book, that perhaps we should be doing that at the end of our day rather than the beginning.
Oh, for Christ's sake, and I vanish into the watch.
Okay.
Oh,
so
no.
So the dome goes away?
I snatched the watch.
All right.
Like, what the heck is that?
So yeah, he disappears.
I hope he's going in there to get the book.
Your dome disappears. You guys are back outside in the night. Freezing cold weather.
Well, I didn't know it's the night yet.
Huh?
I didn't know it was the night already.
Well, we said it was. Well, I guess we're kind of. I guess whatever. I don't know.
Dude, Yeah, well, I don't plan to be there long.
Yeah, you don't plan
But
on being there long.
basically, just walk up to the book and give it a little tap with the finger. Mistress Aurelia, may we speak for a minute?
The it unlocks.
I go ahead and flip it open.
Yeah, when you flip it open, it makes a little whirly swirl noise of wind, and you see her face. She goes, oh, "What is it? Are you there yet?"
We are actually on the mountain. Yes, we still have to find the actual entrance to this wizard's place.
Well, then hurry.
I understand. Is there anything? I asked this before, and I don't know if you gave me a note suddenly. I do apologize. I guess I didn't listen well enough. Is there anything in this book or that you know that might help us with this gentleman?
She kind of looks at you like in her little wispy air head, and she just rolls her eyes, and she says, "If I didn't answer, that means I have nothing to say."
Yes, I understand. And just to be
She goes,
clear,
so let me be clear. I am your patron. You do as I ask, or things that I ask for. I am not here to be summoned on a whim.
Perfectly understandable, mistress. I just, it does help if I have all the facts on what I'm doing. It helps me to create the job with the most efficiency.
I understand. Using logic
Thank you.
against her, yeah. She, I do not know. Wait, so what was your question? I'm sorry, let me just make sure I get it right.
If there's anything that she would know or that was in the book that may assist us
On just.
on the wizard.
She goes, he is a. Let me actually. Let's do this right.
I know he's quite paranoid.
He says, he is a genasi, so he has strong inner ties to the inner planes. He is a water genasi. He likes to brag. He's a very obnoxious genasi. As you know, I did work with him for some time, and before he trapped me in here. So, perhaps if you play towards his... What's the word when you gloat a lot? Like, what kind of person is that? If you play,
Ego.
Yeah, if you play towards his ego, his arrogance, that might give you an advantage.
I do well with that. Okay.
He is, yes, you can use his ego against him.
Very well, mistress. And just perchance you don't happen to know anything about the comet that's currently in the sky and it's spawning demons that are coming after actually me now.
Do I look like I'm out of this book?
No, ma'am.
Then how do you expect I would know such things?
Well, it's quite an ancient comet, so I assumed you may know something from your time outside of the book.
I'm not from your material world. Why would I know such things?
Also fair.
She goes, now please free me.
Yes, mistress. I believe we maybe have 1 or 2 more days.
And yeah, she just wisps away, and she goes back inside the book. As you're looking at the book, though, there are some text on the first 10 or so pages.
Oh, will she allow me to read them? Or
I mean,
every time I open it,
it's not. The book's just in your hand now as a regular book.
Oh, okay. I'll try to read a little bit of it, I guess.
All right. Well, you're reading that. What's everybody else doing outside, freezing? Well, you have your clothes, but so.
Damn it,
Like, I really hope he's in there reading that
Van!
book.
This is what we get for, I don't know,
I
asking
get this
too
strange
many
feeling he's
questions.
gonna come back here and he's not even gonna have asked her if he could read the book, and I just
I'm freezing and dying to death. I'm just laying in the snow, clutching this watch. I'm going to die with you buffoons.
this is actually great. I gotta tell you, it has been so hot here. Like, this is home for me. I may even shed a couple layers. You probably actually should also. You need to make sure that you dry all the sweat out, or it'll freeze while you're sleeping.
What's your-
Produce flame in my hand to warm myself up.
Thought you were gonna set him on fire.
No, not yours.
So I sent you, Bunk, what the, oops, put that in the wrong chat. It's just, yeah, I mean, it's not important. I guess I could tell you. So the first 10 pages of the book contain various notes of Zikrin's hand indicate how several times he tried to trap the genie before finally succeeding. The next eight pages are observations on your patron's behavior during her time of servitude to Zikrin. And then the last pages of the book are blank. Give me a Arcana check.
Oh my god, this woman is so pissed off about
Yeah,
being
she
involved in
is
this book.
so needy. She is such a princess. Like it's how she's difficult to work with. Like it's.
Why did I roll a disadvantage? That doesn't make
Yeah. What was the other one, or which one was
That was
first?
a 5 was a so not very good.
So either one. Yeah. So the last of the pages are blank. And that's kind of what you get from the book. And yeah, from reading about the observations of her, you can clearly see like she's a high maintenance genie.
You know, it can be high maintenance if you're trapped in a book.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and I'll close the book, put it nicely on my desk, and I'll go ahead and pop out at the watch.
All right. You pop out to them talking.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm waiting for something to be like halfway through a conversation.
Buffoons! Oh, Leopold. Yeah.
Oh, hi. Why is it hot? Oh god, your hand's on fire. Oh, my.
Only one of them! I gotta keep warm since you put down the bloody dome.
Well, okay, let me concentrate on getting that back up. Take 10 more minutes to get the dome back up.
Lord.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, he comes back up and he just starts taking 10 minutes to cast this dome. As he's doing that, what are you guys talking about?
So, what did you do when you were in your watch?
Sorry, casting spell, concentrating.
Oh my god. What are the questions we're gonna ask Leopold? Van, Mr. Interrogator.
I'm just extremely curious about things of this nature. Can't be helped.
What are you going to ask your friend?
I'm just going to ask if he read something. What did he get a chance to read it? Did he get any answers from from the person who is stuck in the book? Did you know?
All right, so 10 minutes go by. You're able to get your dome up.
Just look at them very pouty. Okay, so Mr. Zikrin Zafrin is apparently a water genasi. He is very ego-driven, which means we may be able to get out of this without a fight if we can appeal to his ego.
And how would we do that?
Sweet talking, mostly.
I would think that we would also probably have to give him whatever it is that he wants. I don't think just saying, "Oh my, you're so very strong and powerful," that he's going to say, "Ah, well, in that case, here, let me give you the keys to the city."
Actually, wizards of his nature are typically a curious sort. I'm wondering if maybe we can kill two birds with one stone here.
In
Do
what
stones work particularly well against water genasi?
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
Wizards are naturally curious. He may be curious to investigate some of these little demons that keep following us.
Right.
Maybe if we can lay a trap for them with his assistance, he may be getting some new research subjects.
That's actually worth a thought. The one drawback to the idea is that we've never been able to
Kidnap?
keep one. Yeah, every time we've killed one, it's vanished in a puff of smoke and sparks.
Well, this gentleman seems to have some abilities to trap things and people, so I don't see why he wouldn't have abilities to trap a creature of that nature.
I think that this is interesting enough to potentially watch to see if you can pull this off, but I'm willing to give pretty good odds on us killing him, and just be aware that he could also potentially trap us inside of something. But yeah, all right.
There's always that possibility.
I mean, if it comes to that, I'm sure you people will do what you do best and murder.
You don't do half bad yourself, buddy.
That was supposed to be a warning shot.
I don't go in.
I'm not just talking
people.
about today. We've been killing people for
I usually
years at this
talk.
point. We're deep, son. We're rampaging all over the place.
Do we?
I at least try not to kill them. You're always the ones that are like, oh, slit their throats while they're down. And like,
Me?
well,
I have no sympathy
you
for
did bite that
roadside
man's head
bandits
off.
He killed
dropping rocks and
Mildred.
shooting us with arrows.
It was blind rage. I'm sorry.
We're in a very dangerous game. These people were obviously that they were tied up with were obviously extraordinarily evil. I mean, it's death was probably a release for that man.
Sure. In any case, we have Plan A and Plan B, I suppose. But that was about the knowledge that it was she was able to give me. Inside the actual book is more just a study on her, unfortunately, and mostly about her being pissed off about being in a book. So that was about the nature of what we had.
All right. So, are you all just going to take a long rest, or who are you going to have watch? What's going to happen?
It might be a good nature to take a watch.
I think a watch is an excellent idea, and I would suggest lighting the lamp of revealing again.
Yeah. Have you told us about the voices you're hearing, or no? I forgot.
That woman.
I don't think I have actually.
You
No,
haven't.
it's not.
All right, long rest, and I'll light the lamp of revealing.
Who's taking first watch?
I will take the first watch.
I'll do the second watch.
Okay.
Granted, the light doesn't extend past the dome, so that is the one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more concerned about them being able to somehow make their way inside the dome.
Fair.
I'm taking first watch with Fader.
Okay. So, I mean, you could take the first 2 hours, I would assume, and then the next you would have to go to sleep after that.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm planning.
Okay. All right. So yeah, everyone starts to take a rest. Hemlock and Fader stay up for a little bit. About after an hour goes by, Fader, you do feel a presence reach out and touch your mind, your thoughts, and you hear that lady's voice again, and she says, "It's very faded, and it just like comes in, and then it goes immediately out, and she just says, 'Find me,' and then you just have this kind of feel that she's out there."
My lady, this is all mentally. This is all
Correct.
like in my mind. My lady, are you there?
There is no response, but you can still feel the pull.
I'm gonna reach out while this is happening. I'm gonna reach out and take Hemlock's hand.
Hmm? I am not sleeping on the watch. What is it, dear?
One moment, one moment. Dear. And I'm assuming nothing.
No, you just heard her say, "Find me."
I'm. Uh, I don't know if this is something that you have control over, Sebastian, or if I have it over on my side. Can you bring the music down just a tiny bit?
That's on your side.
Um,
Is it in
geez.
Discord?
No, just go to
No.
the music note
The
and,
music notey thing.
Oh,
and then global volumes. Oops.
Yeah, click the global volumes, and then you just pull down those sliders.
It's playlist.
Playlist. Yeah, if you bring that one down.
okay. Thank you. Sorry about that. Hemlock,
Hmm?
I don't suppose you just heard a voice.
Just yours.
For the second time, since we've started up this mountain, I've heard a voice, and I would swear that it's a voice that I've heard before. From my youth, when I was younger, I was almost killed. In fact, it was the it was the battle in which my folk were slaughtered and my mother was killed. And I was saved by a
Cloak figure. You told me.
but she spoke to me in my mind then and now, and she fought with the same sort of mental emanations, the dagger that I fight with. She fought. Hers was blue, mine's green. I don't know why that's different, but um, I
What does she want from you?
she the first time earlier, a day or two ago, she said um, that I was in danger and that they were coming to find me. But this time she seemed very distant, and she almost was imploring me to find her.
Hmm.
I don't I I don't know where she is. I can't. It's the same sort of when I've had telepathic connections with you and with the others. I can speak to them and to you, and
Hmm?
you can speak to me. But I don't know if we're out of sight of one another. I don't know where you are. I don't know what direction you are from me. I can only hear your thoughts. Um, so I don't know where she is. It felt like she was sort of moving in and out of being able to speak with me. Um, my um, I don't know if that means that she's on the verge of being too far away for us to be able to maintain contact or not. Um, but that's That's what I know. You didn't hear anything.
Nothing. Nothing must have been in your mind.
All in my mind.
Do we trust her? What if it's not even her? What if it's somebody else playing a trick on you?
Well, I never actually met her. I caught a glimpse of her. I saw her throw her daggers, and destroy the bandits who were attacking my people. They had just killed my mother, and I was prepared to die. And suddenly they were just right in front of me. They were just taken out. Um, and the same voice spoke to me and told me that I would be okay. Um, I am certain it's the same voice, the same person. If she saved me then, I can't imagine that she would mean me harm now.
Okay. What do you want to do? Go find her? Tonight? Tomorrow?
Not knowing even what direction to go in, I don't know that I can. I think the only thing I can do is
Well,
wait for
I
her.
did say you're feeling it like a psychic pull.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which direction?
You just kind of, it's. I'm just gonna say leading into the trees because this is like a mountainside, so it's there's not a lot of space, but there is some little paths you can maybe go off to into the into a little group of trees.
Yeah, that way.
Gotcha.
Um,
Is this urgent? Or do we have time before we can...
she did say find me. You are in no condition to be wandering off.
Not tonight, at least. Still scratched up. Don't go tonight, please. If I can't go with you, then you should not go. If you go, I will follow you.
My lady, are you there?
Even in my condition.
You just feel that pull get stronger.
Just give me a couple hours, just so I can get my animals back. If you really do want to go. Just
That
so
would
I
be
can get
an
my
hour.
strength.
Would that be? Can we change this for the two of us to a short rest and take hit dice and?
I did say, yeah, well, an hour went by, so she would be able to say that's the short rest.
Short rest.
I don't.
It's up to you, darling.
I don't know that I can. She saved me. I also remember what happened to Millie, though.
It's true. We're going out to the unknown without our group. Just
Storm
you and
picks
me.
up, snow starts coming down. Alright. I mean, what are you guys gonna do?
It's up to you. It's your quest, not mine.
You get your short rest, so you can take your hit die if you wanted to.
I'm gonna take mine just in case.
Okay.
Hemlock, I don't. don't think that I can risk going. Why don't you try to get some sleep?
Theta, darling. You promise me that you won't go off alone. Promise me, please. And I druidcraft a little flower on his head. Please, do not go out alone.
It will be fine, dear.
Night.
That was nothing.
Good night.
Good night,
Theta.
dear. I'm gonna stroke Hemlock's hair while she falls asleep.
Okay.
Is she asleep?
Yeah, I guess an hour would go by. She would have to sleep by an hour. She would start going into exhaustion. So.
I am going to first use a bonus action to retrieve one of my psychic dice.
Okay.
Shit. I'm going to stealth in order to be as quiet as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, without saying anything, I'm going to open up a telepathic connection to all three of them.
Don't they? They don't have to agree to it.
They can opt out of it once I've done it.
But they're unconscious.
I'm looking it up. Oh, I can do that on my... Hang on.
I mean, you can't open it telepathically with somebody who's unconscious. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Regardless, I'm just saying they're unconscious.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that'd be evasive without consent.
I mean, I can cast a sending spell without consent in the middle.
All right. I will...
Or it will wake them all up. They're all like, oh, what the hell is that?
Hey, you sleeping?
Yeah, exactly. Not anymore. Shadow.
And I know what direction it was. It's off into the trees, off onto the side.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to... Shit. I'm going to light one of my lanterns and step out of the dome.
Okay. You step out of the dome into the frigid, cold air, and it's windy, and snow's coming down. So your visibility is poor right now, and you start making your way through the snow.
I'm going to try and get to the trees as quickly as possible and do everything in half movement and stealth.
I mean, you said you had a lantern on, so you're pretty much giving off light as you're coming through. So,
Yep, you're right.
you're not. So you're not being stealthy. Or you're turning the lantern off.
When we bought these lanterns, we just bought we said we're buying lanterns. We didn't say we were buying hooded lanterns or bullseye
You
lanterns at
just
all, did
said
we?
no. You just said lanterns.
You could always throw a cloth over it, but yeah. If you don't set yourself on fire.
I suspect that these things are able to see right through any kind of a stealth ability, so I'm going to keep the lantern lit to try and keep light around myself.
Okay.
But I'm going to move. I'm going to start slow. I'm going to move just like 10 feet or so away from the dome, and in the direction of the pull. And does the pull get stronger as I move?
Yeah, as you're moving, you kind of feel like you're on the right track. Like it's just like this, like little sense, kind of I don't know, sense that you get as you're going through. So you kind of know you're on the right track. Um, and you're making your way again. There's a lot of snow coming down, so it's hard. It's difficult terrain. So you're already moving at half speed. And then I would say about 2 minutes into your walk, um, you start to hear her voice in your mind, um, and she just says, "You came. I didn't think you would."
My lady, I am exposing myself to grave danger right now. Is it at all possible for us to continue this conversation back in the safety of my dome with my friends?
She says, "It is not safe." And then with that, about maybe 30 feet in front of you, a figure kind of comes off the side from a tree, from behind a tree. And you see, I mean, it's like the snow's coming down, but every time light ends up a little bit, you can see that she is a wood elf. Um, I will show you what you see if this works. She has the scar coming down the side of her face. She has like long brown hair, and she sees you, and she looks like, hmm, how do I put this? She's she's being cautious. She's saying like she puts her hand up, like don't come close. And she goes, "The longer we are together, the more danger we are in."
Then perhaps we should continue this conversation at a distance telepathically.
She says, "I am reluctant to use it, for they can sense it. You must have met them by now, the creatures after you."
Many of them, yes. That's what I'm very frightened of right now. Do you know anything of them? What is your name?
She says, "I am Katya, Kat, Katyana. Katyana."
I am
That came
Elisa
out wrong.
Nostarenka.
Katyana.
My name is Elisa Nostarenka. I fear I can't give you much. I can't give you a proper surname. Um, Nostarenka is just the dark elf word for no name. So, and I do you know anything of the creatures that seek us?
She says, "I know much, for they have been after me all my life, just like they will be for you."
This does not bode well.
She says, "If you wish to live, you must come with me." She goes, you must understand, your friends are in danger for as long as you are with them.
I'm sure you understand that
I understand.
I've developed a bond with my friends to walk away from them now. It, I I don't.
These creatures are pure evil. I once
I
had
th-
friends too, and then their tactics changed, and they killed them all, just to try to get me. I've been on the run ever since. It's been a very long time.
I've been told that they are only able to come to this place when the comet is in our sky, and that's going to be gone in the next 3 nights or so.
She says that is not necessarily true. They can come here. It's just easier for them to find us when a celestial body, or some kind of magical, celestial, I guess, yeah, celestial. How do I put this? Unless there is some kind of celestial body for them to tap into, then it helps them break through magical defenses.
Lady Katiana, please don't take this the wrong way. I I don't know who you are. I don't know anything about you. I the creatures that
She
seek.
says, I am your mother.
Okay.
I've always been here to protect you, as you know. I wouldn't steer you wrong. If you wish to live, coming with me is your best option.
Perhaps you coming with me.
Looking at Brittany.
Fader just sort of sinks down into the snow.
Okay.
Perhaps you coming with me, with my friends. Perhaps that is the way for you to be safe.
She points to her face where the big scar is coming down. It kind of like looks like coming like 2 points coming down to one, and it comes down her cheek. And she says, "This is what awaits us for the rest of our lives."
How far from the dome are we?
You're a 2-minute walk. And that's when she says, "They found us."
Oh, for fuck's sake. I will stand up.
All right. Yeah, you stand up, and she immediately just kind of like hides behind that tree again.
I will. Oh, fuck. First off, do I sense that
Well, immediately as she like moves, you start to hear the clickety clatters of their teeth, but they sound like they're off in the distance, and you just hear them start. And some of them start cackling, and you can hear them. What do you do?
my mother has hidden, or
Yeah,
Tatiana
she
has
looks
hidden?
like she's gone. She just kind of vanished into the snow.
I will keep the lantern lit. I will whisper, sort of sotto voce, "Please follow me," and I will start backing toward the
And you just
the
hear
dome.
a response, and she just says, "Run, you fool!"
I will run back toward the dome.
All right, you start running through the
And
snow,
yelling for the party to wake up as I go.
You're
Awake,
screaming, yelling.
awake!
You can hear the clickety clattering sounds in the woods and everything, trying to get closer to you. Give me a
Athletic.
athletics check.
I can add a D8 to that if I need to.
No, that's good. So yeah, you are flying over over broken down trees, jumping over rocks, and you see the dome up ahead. As you kind of look to the side, you can see in the trees these shadows just kind of moving just out of the range of your light, and then you dive into the dome.
Into yes.
Oh, my kidneys! Depended on me.
I have never been more terrified while playing this game.
You.
So you guys would have been woken up by that for sure.
Who's on top of me? What's going on?
Ooh, are there
Vader.
enemies? Like pop up and grab my sword.
I'm going to collapse next to Hemlock
He's covered in
And-
snow.
and just sort of go fetal and just like lay down next to her.
Van, give me a perception check as you. look for
Actually, I was gonna
enemies.
say, I actually instead of pulling out my sword, I'm gonna pull out my bow.
Okay.
Perception.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you pull out your bow in right at the edge of where your vision goes. I mean, it's snowing out, so the dome's actually probably starting to get snow on top of it. I would start accumulating on it, so it's kind of hard to see out. But you do like see a shadow kind of move real quick and then just vanish. And as you look around for anything with your bow out, you don't see anything, nothing else. But it is hard to see because you're covered in snow.
Vader, what the hell? Why are you on top of us? What's going on?
Vader, you're covered in snow and you're cold as ice. You went outside. I told you not to.
What the why?
That's something that I need to tell you all.
Okay.
It's about the clickety-clacks outside.
Why are
the
there so many
dome.
secrets in this part?
Everyone has secrets except for Joda. Or not Joda. Why did I say Joda? Van.
I'm going to speak to the party. I'm going to take both of Hemlock's hands and just sort of like look into her eyes as I'm speaking to the party. When I was very young, before I remember, my parents were killed. I was raised by a a drow elf named Phaedre, who took me in and taught me the ways of being a rogue, being a thief. I had a family, if you will, of street urchins. 10, 12 years ago, when I was 7, um, we were attacked by a band of marauders. They were all slaughtered. I stood in the shadows and watched my my mother, Phaedre. I watched her fight to protect our people, our home. She was cut down. I was uh, I was prepared to go and meet these bastards, these fiends. And before I could step out of hiding, I heard in my head, I heard a voice saying, your time is not now. And as I watched, a blue streak, much like my own, but blue rather than green, came out of nowhere. I could not see where it came from, and it cut these bandits down. The last I heard was the voice saying, as it sort of disappeared, that I I don't remember, that I would be safe, that I would be fine. I heard that voice again 2 nights ago on the mountain, saying that I was in danger and that they would find me. Earlier tonight, I heard it again, saying, asking, pleading for me to come find her. I'm sorry, Hemlock. I couldn't ignore it. I owe this person everything. I went out into the snow, into the night to find her. She claims to be my mother, my real mother, my proper mother. And we were talking, and she wants me to come with her to leave you. And she claims that the only way I'll be safe is if I'm with her. And while we were talking, we were not quite attacked, but they came, or we could hear them. I just barely made it back to the town.
And your mother?
I asked her to come with me. She's
Afraid?
out there. She's out there. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like killing those things, so I don't mind having you around.
While he's staring directly into Fader's eyes, you just see Leopold's head do this from behind her head. I know we're involved in this conversation, but it seems very.
I apologize. I apologize.
In any case, you said you heard a bunch of these creatures coming after you.
Yes, they're clacking their teeth. They're like clacking sound.
We got a fight on our hands, boys.
We should probably
I
just stay
know
inside this dome for now.
have some
I'm
intelligence.
I don't even know if we got a long rest yet.
I did. I got a half a rest.
I know they have some intelligence, but how far away did you go from the dome?
I don't know, couple of minutes.
And they weren't able to catch you.
I did not extinguish my lantern. I don't know if they couldn't catch me because I was faster than them, or if they couldn't catch me because they couldn't enter the sphere of light.
I remember them being quite fast. No, so
perhaps not yet. If you're considering a spell.
These creatures are psychic in nature.
We know that my mental daggers don't harm them.
I'm not even. So
Katyana,
they have.
Katyana did say that they were attracted to our psychic emanations.
That's your mother's name?
I'm sorry. Yes. That's the woman who claims to be my mother.
It's pretty intense, man. You just met your mom for the first time.
Yes.
Did he though?
I mean, maybe.
A woman with the same power as him? That's still something.
Well, let's just, first of all, there's no reason for us to leave this dome. Best case scenario, they try to attack the dome. We can still use ranged melee or ranged weapons as long as they're out of this thing. So, I mean, and they can't get in here, so.
Yes, but then again, neither can my mother.
Well, she obviously can handle herself.
Hopefully.
It's a pretty bold move. I mean, I would assume that she knew the dangers of approaching us here. She seems to know more about what's going on than we do.
She asked you to come with her, but she's afraid of them.
Elves are ancient beings. I mean, she could be
also stated that
thousands
it's
of years
dangerous
old
for you to be together.
No, she made it. She was hesitant to use our psychic ability. She seemed more comfortable speaking in person, with our actual voices.
We should also be careful of using that as well then, for the time being.
She also said that the comet makes it easier for them to
Pick up.
come here, but it is not imperative that they have it. Just that a heavenly sphere, an orb, the comet. I don't know what other sorts of things. Maybe makes a sort of a bridge that they can follow, but that they she has been, as she puts it, she has been plagued with these things for her whole life.
So these creatures are somewhat intelligent, and they are psychic in nature. And far be it from me to crumple a shred of happiness. That's not what I want to do.
There's nothing
Is
happy
it
about this, really.
possible that this could be a trap?
That was my first thought.
Yes.
I was trying to think of questions that I could ask her that would perhaps trip her up in a lie, or
If
there's
they have
nothing.
psychic abilities, they could be reading your mind and taking advantage of your weaknesses in order to lure you out.
I have no idea, and even if they didn't, even if I know nothing about my proper mother, and to my memory, I've never met the woman.
Fair. Can we agree that regardless, we are going up this mountain and killing this evil wizard?
Yes.
No, we're not
Well,
killing him.
no,
we don't have to
no.
kill him.
Leopold needs to talk
Whatever.
to him.
All right, you guys talk, and then when we get down to business, and believe me, there's going to be business to be done up there, I'll be here waiting.
Yes, yes.
I just hope you don't get yourself all sucked into some sort of weirdness up there. Lord only knows. Better not trust him one bit.
I don't trust.
I don't trust any. I'm starting not to trust you. You want to kill everything.
Listen. You know exactly what I've been killing. You want to know why you don't trust bandits? You listen to his story, just letting bandits walk off like they're, oh, no, I think they're going to reform into good, upstanding individuals now that they've failed at robbing us. No, they're just going to go find a weaker, more vulnerable, maybe it could be children, and their blood would be on your hands if you didn't take care of them.
I'm
That's
pretty sure we've stolen some things too, and some lights were bandits.
I have not attacked anybody on the streets in the middle of the night.
Alrighty then.
It's just perspective. That's all I'm saying.
Every single time I've killed somebody, it's been in self-defense, I think. Or we've just been acutely aware of the fact that they were going to kill us.
So moving forward, because I'm thinking of the guy who was like pleading for his life once. And
I was going to say, I'm the only cold stone killer here, man, but okay.
I mean, you killed a guy with a broom.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, I believe in a code, but I'm not unaccustomed to killing people in the chase of with the need for survival.
What's going on, Rob? Why do you you have a shocked face?
No, I'm just still a character.
I'm just trying to figure out what you were doing.
Well, we should finish up this long rest and head on up the mountain.
So yeah, if no one else has anything to say, you would get your long rest.
We got some hardcore negotiations to do up there. The stakes are high.
Sure.
Okay. So third day, everyone gets up and begins the final leg of your journey. It is extreme cold. There are strong winds. It's high altitude.
Oh man, I love it up here. So refreshing.
So yeah, it's taking a lot longer than usual to get up this mountain because I guess at high altitudes, each hour such as a creature spends traveling at high altitudes counts as 2 hours for the purpose of determining how long that creature can travel. So it seemed like you guys were traveling forever. And then you come to a 40-foot high slanted cliff face that looks like you must climb to reach your final destination. So it's doable where everyone can attempt to climb with an athletics check. With it looks like it's semi difficult, but not impossible.
I'm just gonna fly.
Can you fly and drop a rope down for the rest of us?
I mean, I don't see why not.
I'll go with them. We'll drop 2 ropes for you 2 non-flyy folks.
I can fly, by the way. I just don't want to right now.
That is a wise choice. So for the one guy who can't fly, and for the one who chooses not to.
Okay, so
wisely chooses not to.
With a rope, yeah, you can you two take flight up top and find a rock that you can kind of tie a rope around. It's stuck, frozen in the snow, so it's not going anywhere. Give me athletics checks with advantage.
Oh, you buddy.
Fader easily goes up it. Hemlock.
Wait.
No,
I
you
casted guidance.
You make up.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the DC was 14. So you pull yourself up. And then you come to kind of a flat area. There's rubble around, and it's kind of inside of a natural cleft in the rock. And I will bring you to a map. No other things happened with you, Rob. If there was anything you guys wanted to talk about for that whole day, you can try to get it out now.
My neck is killing me right now.
Oh, okay.
Like in real life?
Yeah.
Why?
Like a stress, like...
Yeah,
just
stress.
like,
Gave yourself
ow.
a stress injury. It was so tense.
That's funny.
I'm sure your mother's gonna be okay. Oh, mother, quotation marks. It's going to be okay.
Oh, she's just forming a new plan to eat you.
True.
She did mention that the creatures had changed their tactics, that they had been coming after her and then changed their tactics and killed all of her companions.
Is that why they went after Leopold?
They're starting to change our tactics with us. We've seen some much more powerful creatures coming in.
But on the other hand, this could also be another changed tactic where they come in the guise of this woman and claim to be my mother. I have no idea.
Seems odd that if she were alive that she would... I mean, how old are you again?
I'm in the neighborhood of 20, 22. I don't really know.
I mean, still a good amount of time not to come and try and find you. Why would she wait until now?
I don't know. She may have been in hiding. I don't know.
Maybe she needs you.
I mean, perhaps. I mean, you would think that maybe her coming to visit you could put you in danger, but I mean, you're already in danger. Why did she wait till now? I mean, it's...
These are all excellent questions. I don't know.
People are just weird. Family's weird.
Let's just focus on killing the
Talking.
wizard.
Talking.
And keep an eye out for them coming and trying to murder us again, which
Killing
seems
the little
inevitable.
shadow people. Talking to wizard. Maybe killing him if he betrays us.
Do we really have to wait for him to betray us?
Should we have a code word or something like, let's go? No.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
All right.
No.
When we're like talking and he's
All
like
right.
rambling on and doing his long speech that all these, wizards and people do, we'll be like, all right, Jang, all right,
I'm gonna start covering your blades and couch cushions.
You already talked about this. Remember, you said you're going to talk in Gripply.
oh yeah, Gripply,
Ripley,
like,
yes.
let's
And
go.
Van, perhaps we could have a discussion at some point about the meaning behind the term code word.
I get a feeling he's gonna
And also these anger
fully
issues you
aware.
so severely have.
I
It's
don't have anger
obviously
issues.
going to have to rise to a point of tension between us before we decide to pull the trigger.
I think I'm
He's
not happy
he's
with
gonna have an
person.
inkling it's coming. If we travel down this path.
So maybe it's a good time for us to take our first 10-minute break.
Yeah.
Please, I'm out of
And then
water.
before we start. All right, let's do that.
Xenomorph snail.
So, yeah, you
Don't forget to take off your "Be right back."
I did. Thank you. I know that was. I always do that. I did. Thank you. So, yeah. So you climb up. The mountainside splits, leaving a natural cleft in the rock. Descending into this cleft, you come to an icy courtyard strewn with rubble. Hard blue shrubs rise from the frozen ground. Lodged at the far end of the cleft is a keep sized for giants. So this is the cleft here. I'll move everyone up. I mean, it's pretty massive as you're going through this. You come up to the keep.
Is it
That-
daytime?
That's not Genasi sized.
So yeah, so yeah, you come at the lodge at the far end of the cleft is a keep sized for giants. Only the first floor and part of the second floor remain intact. The higher floors having collapsed long ago. The rubble left from this collapse surrounds what's left of the keep. A 25-foot tall double door made of bleached wood with bronze fittings provides the only entrance at ground level.
He's living in an old abandoned giant's keep. Interesting.
Is
Abandoned.
is it daytime right now?
It is evening, but you are between two big clefts, so there's not much sunlight coming down here.
I'm just saying, I can't even see anything
Oh,
really. I mean, I can see I see this little door right here. And I don't even see anything.
I don't know why. You should see like a path and a door in front of you.
Yeah, I do. I'm just saying I can't see the keep. Like,
Well, because it's just a wall in front of you.
okay, that's better. Does this extend from one side of the cavern to the other?
It looks like the back of it is part of the actual mountainside. So you could probably go down each side of it, if that's what you mean, but you can't go behind it. I don't know if I answered that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move. Can I move a little bit? I just want to
Yeah.
see what's the sides.
Well, if we're taking the diplomatic approach, I suppose it'd just be more frugal to knock.
Oh man.
If
I know, you're used to knocking with a blade in people's faces. I get it.
Just saying. I mean, that's fine. Honestly, you know what? I think we'll be together. We'll be at the front door. There'll be a small choke point of some kind. That's fine.
if we
At least we'll be
are,
together.
if this circle of light is as a result of night vision, don't forget that I've got the goggles of night on.
Yours, I could have swore I switched.
Can you know what?
Maybe
I'm just
not.
gonna say, can I get we're ready to go, right? We're gonna go. How about this? I'll knock, you talk.
Sure.
So as long as we're going now, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I see we're on the same wavelength. I'm like, now we're gonna get it in early. Here we go.
What?
Elemental weapon.
Nothing.
No.
Here,
Alright.
here we go. Door knocking time.
No, you don't knock the door. Leopold does. Get back here.
But I'm just saying I should be in front in case melee.
No. Diplomat first.
All right, I'll watch him get mauled at the door. Let's go.
I will go up to the door and politely knock.
Okay. And you go to the door.
I will prepare. I will stand here, kind of as far. I will want to get just so I can barely see through this door. Actually, I would assume that it probably opens like this.
Where are you going?
I don't know. It seems really far. Hold on a second. That's just because of the way the lights are. I'm gonna try and get into a position where I can see through the door, but I'm kind of hidden.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna prepare an attack in case.
We just see Van moving this way, walking over this way, walking
like-
over
I'm like-
this
I'm
way,
like-
looking really confused.
And I'm like, okay. I'm like, you got it, bud.
Feel like he's
Oh.
gotten the optimal spot. All right. So what do? You knock, Leopold?
Yes, it'll just politely knock. Shave and a haircut. Two bits.
Doom. Yeah, you knock. Everyone just looks at each other and waits, but no one answers.
Oh. Is this even able to be pushed by a human of our size? Try pushing on it, I guess.
How about we take a look around before we just barge in the front door?
Maybe we check
Perhaps
the
we-
traps.
I mean, we're not barging. We
You
can
can
check
make-
it for traps, I suppose.
We should certainly check for traps.
I will check for traps.
And I'll look for
Investigation or
magic, I guess.
perception. Yep.
What about magic traps, Leopold?
Yes, I'll turn on my magic vision. It's fine.
You don't see any traps. Fader.
Where the hell is Van going? What is he doing? He's running around the
Doing a
courtyard.
tactical thing.
Van is acting almost drunk.
Why is he rolling around the ground? What is he doing?
All I was doing is looking around the corner. All right, I was just checking our 6. This is standard operating position. Just making sure no one's sneaking up on us.
All right. So what do? Do you open the door?
There's no traps and no magic on it. I guess I'll try to push it. I don't know if I'm strong enough to push it.
Yeah. Give me a strength check. Athletics.
Can I assist him?
Sure. I mean, yeah, with 2 people.
Just like walk up next to Hemlock and whisper, I'm like, I like how the 2 really squishy guys are walking in the front door of the evil temple.
Oh
I
yeah.
like it.
You easily push these doors open.
Oh, the strength of my annoyance.
What the?
As you push the doors open, I'll read what you see. You see the ghost of 2 cloud giants wander this hall, the floor of which is made of frost-covered white and green tile. A worn carpet leads from the entrance to the staircase going up and down. 2 doors to the west lead to other rooms. 3 giant-sized display cases along each wall holds faded documents. And yeah, you just see these massive ghost giants, and one of them is just standing there. Another one is as if he's looking at one of the shelves. The other one looks like he's reading a book, but you don't see a book in his hand.
Do they seem to have noticed us?
They have not responded to you guys opening the door.
That was not exactly what I was expecting.
Maybe slowly close that.
It's the only
I mean,
entrance.
it made noise when it opens.
You do not know that that's the only entrance.
It's a heavy door. Just
Let's just leave it open.
Hold on. Yes.
there's a
They-
door
And
right
move to the side out of view.
They don't seem to have noticed us.
Not now.
there. Maybe if we go in, they will. But
Can you guys do we want to switch spots real quick while we continue this
Yeah.
conversation? Because if you guys die, I'm gonna be pissed. Just
I'm sure no one would be more upset than the people that are dying.
you would be unconscious as usual, and I
So
maybe not as usual. This one as usual. You know,
So do you guys stay in front of the door, go in, or move out of the way?
oh, we're going in.
I'm standing here until we decide
Alright.
to move
Yeah.
away. Why are we? Let's not go in.
Well,
You
Can
went
you
in
not-
there first.
Because he wouldn't get out of the way.
Yeah. They still haven't done anything. This one moves over to the next shelf, as if he's looking for a book. This one comes over to the shelf.
It seems as long as we don't disturb them, they'll just do that.
All right, with
Should we
stealth,
pass bet-
move over
Oh.
to this door
Okay.
stealth?
and open it.
I
With
will
stealthily.
do a light bow
You open
to
it.
the things that don't notice us and follow them.
At half speed, being stealthy, opening this door.
Okay. Yeah, so because they're old doors, so they make loud noise as you open it. As you open it, this room is Missing its ceiling, stone racks along the walls hold giant-sized morning stars, shields, warhammers, and helmets, all with icicles hanging from them. The room also contains a padlocked wooden chest in one corner and an enormous wheel-shaped whetstone in another corner, frozen in position. Standing by the wheel is a cloud giant ghost staring blankly into the sky.
Everybody inside. Let's close this door.
Why would we go inside with?
Be so that we're not with the two cloud giants, and we can deal with the one cloud giant, and there's a giant chest full of things in there.
Wait. Why are we talking about dealing with beings that are not showing any indication that they even know that we're here?
We
when
need to presume that's only temporary. They could have ambushed us at any time.
when Van opened that door, did the other two out in this room react at all?
Nope.
Maybe
Please get inside. There's 3 cloud giants surrounding us.
the baddie wizard is controlling them, and he doesn't know we're here, so they don't know we're here.
That's,
Just stay away from them.
it's presumptive. All right. Do you want to get what's in this chest, or are we moving on?
Let's not disturb anything just yet. Let's see what we're up against and what's here before we start just willy-nilly opening things.
I thought there was another door in here.
What is this line here in the middle of this room indicative of?
Oh, that is the stars above. So the ceiling has collapsed. So that line is the floor above you. And then above that is just open into...
All right, then let's get out of this room and close this door.
All right, so yeah, you leave that 5-foot chest behind.
Yeah, close the door. And then let's slowly move north.
Keeping an eye on these two over here. Make sure that...
Yeah, they're just doing their own thing.
Hold on. Should we just be opening doors? Should we be checking them? Should we be...
If you want to check them, I'm all for that.
We are here after a not just these ghosts, but
how about you check it and I open it?
Fair enough.
Okay, yeah, you look for any traps, you don't find any.
What is this that I'm seeing up here now?
What is what?
Like right at the top, there's like a block.
You see stairs that lead up and then the stairs that lead down.
And the stairs that lead up the top floor is collapsed anyway, isn't it?
Partially, yeah. So there is a floor, like a partial floor above you.
You can float up there.
I do not like the idea of leaving an unexplored door behind us, though. Let's at least see what's behind this door.
Open the door.
All right, you open the door. This room has large fur carpets on the floor and sturdy tables that can seat a dozen cloud giants at mealtime. A center table accommodates 3 cloud giant ghosts who are playing some kind of card game. A door in the north wall stands ajar. The same wall has a lit fireplace that also heats the adjacent room.
It's actually lit.
Yep, and there is a fire happening in there.
Well, it's obviously not for these giants, so...
A real fire, not like a ghostly fire?
You can get closer and do a perception check.
All right, so there's another door. Let's either get in or get out.
Okay. Are you guys being stealthy or non-stealthy?
Stealthy.
Stealthy.
Okay.
Sure. I'm doing a polite stealth.
Everyone give me stealth checks. Okay. So, yeah, Van starts going through. Fader is stealthily going through. We have Hemlock. And then Leopold. As you guys start to move through, for some reason, Leopold and Van, you make some kind of noise. and set them off, and they all kind of turn their heads, playing this invisible game, and look at you, and they all start to get up. Everyone roll initiative.
Just a bunch of friendly giants, eh?
I knew I should have casted passive entrees.
Yes. Forgot about that.
But everybody just started moving through.
That would have been a thing.
All right. So they are up first. Let me turn on some battle music. What was that noise?
Just me laughing as a bunch of cloud giant ghosts attacking us. This is not the way to go about doing this.
All right. The first one looks at all of you, and it just makes out this crazy howling sound out of its mouth as its mouth gets elongated, and the wind starts swirling all around you. I would say Van, Hemlock, and Leopold, give me a Constitution saving throw as these biting winds engulf you and try to pull you up 20 feet towards the ghost giant. It was a DC 15. Let me just wait. So who failed? Leopold and Hemlock. So the ghost emits a dreadful howl that summons a cold, biting wind. This wind engulfs up to 3 creatures of the ghost's choice that it can see within 60 feet. Each target is pulled up to 20 feet towards the ghost and must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, taking 3d10 cold damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful. So the cold damage was 16. So everyone but Van, he takes half. And I guess you're pulled close. That was that one. This one is going to come over. They're etherealness, right? Okay, I mean they're hovering. I'm just gonna hover over here. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to see how much. One for Fader, 2 for Van. Fader. This one makes 2 melee attacks. $16.
Miss.
It swings again. Critical hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Does that hit? You take 30 points of damage.
Uncanny dodge
I will
that.
uncanny dodge.
Okay. This other one. Sorry. Sorry, Shepard. It's going to swing. Oops. What did I just do? I meant to pop out. Alright, it's going to swing. 21. Holy crap.
Yeah.
For 22 force damage. It's gonna swing again. 25. For 18 more. Okay, what is that? Did you take your damage, Van?
Yes.
Oh, because you have more hit points than you have. Why?
Oh, sorry. I looked the wrong one.
This is 116 of 108. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, I'm 108 of 116.
Okay, Fader.
Are any of these things within melee range of any of my friends?
I mean, they all are.
Okay. I will throw a dagger at the one in the middle here that's attacking Hemlock.
Okay. That's a hit. Okay.
That took 7 off of everybody.
Oops. Thank you. What wait, 7 off of everyone? No, just
Yeah.
me.
When you did the 7 damage and it
It's weird.
affected all 3. Their tokens have are saying that that thing is connected to hit points rather than just being a number.
The token might be connected to us. All those tokens might be connected to a single character
Yeah.
sheet, not a
But
separate
what?
character sheet.
That's
Yeah.
what it probably is.
Why is that? That's not.
You've had that happen before.
Did I?
You, like,
Hold
yeah,
on.
I remember at the time, the last time this happened, you were like, oh yeah, I need to do X, Y, and Z.
You may be thinking about the last
You like
time.
made them all copies of each other.
You may be thinking about in my campaign though, because that happened
Oh,
to
maybe.
me with the things on the burning ship.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I'm just gonna take this guy out. This guy 19. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so you were going for the one up top?
Correct.
-7 first, and then -14. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. I'm going to bonus action disengage, and I'm going to leap over this table and get just off into the corner here. Game's paused.
Okay.
Oh, actually, is closing a door a free action?
I mean, it would be if it was a regular sized door, but these are giant sized doors.
Yeah, then I will. Yeah, I'll do that. I will hunker down in this corner,
Okay.
and that's the end of my turn.
Leopold.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did it look as though my daggers did
It
what I
did.
expected them to?
Mm-hmm. Yep. They flickered. Okay. So who are you doing it
Okay.
at?
I'm going to cast these two. Yes, we'll do these two, and we'll do Subnectic Static.
Okay.
So, saving throw, DC, Intelligence 18.
Both fail. Nice.
27 Psychic, and they each have that negative D6 to attack rolls, and then they can make the saving throw at the end of each of their turns.
Okay. Pop this out. So I have it. Okay. Yeah, they're just like kind of flickering as it's taking hold. Who is next? Is that it?
Since I still have my detect magic out from when I was looking at the door, this fire that's in these two rooms and casting heat, does it look magical?
As you look at it, I feel from at this point you can see that every now and then it kind of takes shape as like a humanoidist figure with arms and legs, and it kind of gives up like a kind of look, and then it goes back to fire, and it comes back again. So it almost looks like a fire elemental.
Oh.
But it seems like it can't. It's stuck there, and it's like trying to get out.
Huh. And does it seem like these ghosts are trying to avoid it?
No, nope.
Okay, weird. Alright.
They were just playing cards. They're focused on you guys.
Okay, then my turn.
Okay, Van.
I'll attack the one to the north of me. And this will have a +1.
Okay, just want to see something. So, I'm sorry, which one are you doing? The one above you?
Yep.
Yep, that hits.
That is also +1.
So 8.
And I'm gonna reroll that. So it'll be 12 plus 1d4 acid damage. And then attack again.
So that's 15. That hits.
I will reroll that. Nice. +1, so 14. And then 1d4 acid damage. I'll reroll that also. So
17?
Yep. 17. Bonus action attack.
That's a hit. Okay.
Plus 1d4 acid damage. Reroll that.
Okay. Yeah, It's looking like he's having a hard time staying corporeal.
That will end my turn.
Okay. Hemlock.
Yep. Going to turn into an earth elemental.
Oh, I can't stop yawning. Polymorpher. Okay. Give it one more second. Wild shape.
Wow. Roar.
You look so cute.
Look like I have a mustache.
Mustache made of blood.
Alright, this one's all banged up. I'm gonna go after it.
Cute little face.
Whoa. Slayer.
It dodges out of the way.
Ooh. It sucks.
That one got hit. You land a blow with the other fist. 15 bludgeoning. Alright, yeah. You heard him.
Yep, that is it.
Okay. Cloud Giants are up. That one that you just hit is going to swing at you.
And it also gets a negative 1d6 attack rolls.
Got it. 19 minus...
Doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah. That's a hit.
Yeah.
For 15 force. Attacks again.
No.
Nope. The one down below is going to attack Leopold.
Oh.
That's a miss.
Oh my god.
Minus 1d6.
That won't matter.
Nope. You rolled a 1. Damage. Take 21 force damage.
My face!
Is this spell that synaptic?
It's not concentration, it
Not-
just puts down a thing.
Okay, but they can do their saves now, right?
Yeah, they can make it the intelligence saving throw again.
Okay, so I'll do it for both of them. 5 and a 7.
Nope.
The third one is going to go after Van. $20 is a miss.
20 is... Oh, wait. No, it's 21, I think.
Oh, wait. No, it is 20. Sorry.
I will cash it.
Okay. Cast shield. Attacks again. It misses. That's it for them. Fader.
The wounded one in the middle.
$19's a hit. So 11 and a 21. Yeah, your psychic blades shoot through it and it just kind of disperses into nothing.
Bonus action. Real quick before I do I see the fireplace that the fire elemental is in is just an open fireplace straight through between the two rooms, yeah?
It appears that way, yep.
Ring of telekinesis, close this door.
Okay.
Isn't that door closed?
Yeah, it looks like it's closed now.
It's closed.
Well, now it is.
Okay.
It was open before.
We definitely. I said when we moved in, we were gonna go in and close the door. I mean, I know I didn't say it once we got in, but it happened pretty quickly.
They reacted as you guys walked in, so I mean.
Started wandering in like
these things that are these tables?
They are.
And okay.
They're bolted to the floor, though, I believe.
Okay.
Let me see
And
if I
giant
remember.
sized.
I will crouch down
mix.
behind this one.
Okay, I just want to see something. C2. Accommodates 3. Oh, that just says they're sturdy tables. Doesn't say that they're bolted. I thought I read that somewhere. All right, so that was it.
Yes.
Leopold.
There's one in my face. Sure, let's cast this. I haven't cast this before. I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp on the one in front of me.
Okay. Okay, that hits. Yeah, the fire elemental just looks like it's going like trying to burn, but it's stuck. 19.
It's adding 4 twice. I don't know why.
So -4.
it's.
Yes.
I think one is for lightning and one is for thunder.
Well, I have a +4 to my stuff, so it shouldn't be adding 4 twice. So it should be 7 + 4 + 4.
It's supposed to. This is 1d8 + 1d8 + 4 + 4.
That's weird.
Oh well, it's 2d8, right?
It's 2d8 + 4. So 7. Yeah, so -4 to that. So math 13. No, 15.
Okay.
Yes. 15.
And now he can't take reactions, so I will run away. Hello, Feda. Very nice table you've saved for us.
All right, Van.
Does this guy up to the north of me looks quite a bit more beat up, doesn't he?
Well, yeah. Yep. The other one hasn't been hurt yet.
So I'm just gonna move away from this guy. He can take an attack of opportunity against me.
Okay. $29.
I will attack this guy.
Wait, the 29's a hit.
Oh, he doesn't get. I thought he only gets. Oh, he got a 29.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. You can hit me.
They have plus a lot to hit.
So
I see that.
your damage is 19. in the back of the head as you run away. Yeah, what do you do?
I will attack this guy.
That is a hit. Okay, he's starting to flicker.
Plus 1d4. I'll reroll that. Plus 2 acid damage. Attacking it.
That's a hit.
I'll reroll the 2. So it'll be there's +1 on both of these attacks, by the way. So
12.
the first one was 14, if you didn't count that. And this will be 11, 12, correct? Plus 1d4.
Okay.
Still up.
Yep.
Bonus action attack.
15.
16.
16 is a hit.
Eight
Okay.
plus 1d4. 12 total.
He's still up. Anything else?
I will action surge. Gonna go again. Attack this guy.
Okay. 21 is a hit. And 9.
Reroll the 1.
So 11.
So that's gonna be 12, and it's actually 13 because of the +1. And then 1d4 elemental damage. I'll reroll that. 4.
Okay.
You still up?
He is. No. He had 1 hit point left. I'll give it to you. You swing through him, yeah, and he just dissipates. What were you doing?
Attacking this guy.
Okay. $17's a hit. Okay.
Reroll the 1. It's gonna be 12,
12.
13 damage.
Yep,
Yeah,
13.
12 total. 12. Yeah, 13. 13 total, and I'll reroll that, and it's still a 1. Bonus action attack.
It's a hit. Okay.
Plus 1d4 elemental. I'll reroll that. It's a 1. It's going to be a stay at 1. So it'll be 7 plus 1. So it'll be 8 for that total.
That's a lot of ones you just rolled.
They get quite a few 1s.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, yeah. Looking awesome. Flipping over tables, attacking the other one. What's Hemlock gonna do?
Smash.
15's a hit. 17. All right. And this is magical, right?
Yeah.
17's a hit.
Victory.
All right, yeah, you smashing it. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Cloud Giant's up. It's gonna roll 1 for Hemlock, 2 for Van. Van.
I'll sentinel and hit him. After.
Wait, what? What is this you're
Because
doing?
he's not.
Oh, because he's
Sentinel,
attacking
because he's not
something
hitting
else.
me. Yeah,
So what can you do?
I'm gonna just hit him.
Make an attack. Yeah.
But he gets a 20 at Van, so does Van cast shield or does he take it? Takes it?
Use your words.
Yeah, use your words. Yeah, shield.
I see him
okay.
lighten up, but I don't see.
All right, do your slam attack. That hits. Nice. Yeah, he's looking pretty bad now. He's going to slam one more time at Van. Alright. Now, he swings at Van. He misses. You hit him with your sentinel, so he's going to swing at you. This is for Hemlock. And he gets a 14.
No.
Nope. So that's a miss. Fader.
Fire.
$22, that's a hit. Plus 10. Plus 23.
Plus the 10, the first 10.
I got the 10. Is that it?
I will bonus action a second dagger.
Okay. $14 is a miss.
How about now?
Now it's a hit. You got that quick little psychic vision of you missing, so you're like, oh wait, let me turn it to the side.
That's going to be a total of 6 damage.
Well, I gave one to Van, so I should give one to you. Yeah, it shoots through it. The whole thing just dissipates. It had 7 left. It was not going to survive. Sorry, Leopold. Awesome, yeah. So it dissipates into nothing, leaving you guys in this room with this fire elemental just burning.
That was rude. I'm bleeding a little.
What are these tables made out of?
I don't know. Cloud Giant tables?
Stone.
Are they
tapestry.
stone or are they wood?
Let me see. I don't remember what I said. I said they were sturdy, if I just remember correctly. What room is this? Okay. Sturdy tables. So we'll say they're made out of really sturdy wood.
Damn it. Well, then there's no point in trying that.
Can I make the recommendation that all of the squishy individuals keep a great distance between them and giant cloud ghosts and all monsters in general?
Sure.
All right.
I am looking out for you because you need to be looking out for me. We need each other. And I need you not to die.
Perhaps that fire beast doesn't seem to be able to get at us on this side. Should we make the assumption that it also would not be able to get at us from the other side? I can sort of see that there's a room on there that probably this door reaches to.
Yes, I don't think so. This door looks a little smaller. Is this actually a smaller size door?
It by a little, but it's still big.
Hemlock, how long does your transformation last? We may want to consider a short rest already.
Perhaps you could create the.
I think
dome.
we would. I think many of us would benefit from it.
Sure. I guess so. Have a seat at a table.
Put a
Is
dome
there-
over it.
Is there any reason why not to create the dome?
The later we wait, the more chance we have of shadow creatures creeping up on us.
More concerned about the cloud giants at this time, and potentially this fire elemental right there.
Well, it was evening. If I mean, is there a reason not to create the dome and take a sleep?
Like straight up sleep for the evening.
I know it sounds like a bad idea.
The dome offers us some pretty fantastic protection. I mean,
it does, but
it seems.
It seems counterintuitive to.
I don't know if there's anything a long rest would do at this point that a short rest would not.
It would prevent us from still exploring this space after dark.
I get a feeling we're headed downstairs anyways. It's gonna be dark down there. I don't know what time it is.
Fair enough.
But
I suppose we could do with a short rest.
short rest would be great.
All right.
I'm gonna.
You broke up. What?
Check what level this spell I was considering casting. Nah, never mind.
So are
It
we
is-
having a short rest?
Let me
Yeah,
see.
let's try and do that.
Trying to think of what just happened up in here that would have caused noise. I have a slam. Slamming beast would make noise. Let me see. All right, so you're putting up your, well, are you casting it ritually or are you just casting it?
The only option I have is ritually.
Oh. Okay. So, as you are starting to cast it ritually, let me just see something real quick.
I should have stayed a rock.
Did you not?
When did,
No, I can't do
Oh,
a short rest in my rock form.
that's right, you can't.
But you could stay a rock until the dome is cast.
But she would, I mean, he was starting to cast it.
Do you regain your thing after a short rest?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
it's okay.
Just stay by me.
Let me just read something real quick. Okay. I'm a little just trying to refresh my memory about something, but how smart are these things? Oh. Hmm. So you come up, you close. You did close the door though. So as you guys are in this room, you come out of your rock form. You cast a spell. You're starting to cast your spell. Yeah, the fire elemental inside doesn't seem like it can go anywhere beyond the fireplace. And through it, you can see that there is a kitchen on the other side. A big table. You can see like through the flames every now and then a table with stuff on it, big jugs. And then you start to hear something on the opposite side of the door. It sounds like the wind is picking up. Like, and the door starts to rattle as if there's a little tornado happening on the other side of the door. And then it just kind of goes away very lightly.
Which door? The north or the southeast?
The east door.
The
Southeast.
big one that we came through. Okay.
Yep. But you get your dome up. Yeah. And you don't have any other incidences for the hour. I'm gonna sit down. My feet is right here. So many hit die.
I know, right? Almost like we took damage in the face from a cloud ghost punch.
All right.
We need to be careful if we go back out through that large door.
All right. So yeah, what do you guys do? You have the door to the north.
My intuition is that the kitchen is probably not where we want to go if we can see that on either side. We may want to consider going back out and trying to... Yes. Thank you. And we may want to consider either going up or, frankly, I believe we should probably go downstairs.
Well, it shouldn't hurt to at least peek in there now that we're probably hidden-ish.
Yeah, blessed with some shadows from the goddess herself.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. So what do you guys do? Through the door to the north or going back to the southeast?
I think we should go south.
At least let's peek in the north door. If there's a living person here, a heat source would be important.
What sort of heat source?
The elemental that's sitting there still screaming at us. Blah, blah.
What do you want to do with him?
No, I'm just saying, if there's a living person here, the elemental would provide proper warmth.
This is where a living person would be in order to gain heat from the
Stay
thing.
alive.
All right, so Leopold, you're opening the door?
No.
Go on.
Squishy guys, please stop opening doors. We can check doors, though. Squishy people can check doors. They just can't open them. Just don't die, Rodney.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any traps on the doors.
All right, I open the door.
All right.
You're squishy now, too. Oh, no, you have your thing back. Okay.
I got it back.
So, as you open the door, this kitchen contains a large stove, cupboards, and cabinets for storage, and a fireplace. 2 ceramic jugs sit on a 12-foot high table in the middle of the room. One of the jugs is blue, the other orange. Standing next to this table is a cloud giant ghost going through the motions of preparing food, but without actual food or utensils. The act is just a mime. And
Close
you
the
see
door.
him just at the end of the table.
Closed. Well, that's a kitchen with a cloud giant in it. Moving on.
He did not seem to care that you were there.
Do we need to think about how we're going to make our way through that other room then?
I guess we have extra sneakiness on us.
We are passed without a trace. They didn't seem to care much last time. Let's just try and get past them.
We did hear something rattling that door.
And
Just stay close to me. Don't go far.
Always.
Let me go first, please. And I will open the door.
Okay.
Oh, ready in action, ready in attack.
So you open the door. Those cloud giants are just doing their normal thing that they were before. Appear to not have cared.
I'm gonna try and move like right here.
Okay.
Everybody, move to the downward stairs. I believe.
We have to stay
within 30 feet.
Why?
Of her spell.
Without a trace.
Okay, that's fine. Keep going.
Are we going up or down?
Down, please.
I will open telepathy with all of the party.
Okay, so you come to the edge of the stairs. Who's going down first?
As soon as they get there, I rush forward. They go down the stairs.
I stop you.
Kim.
Magic first. Check
No.
for magic.
Oh,
Magic
yes.
traps.
Checking for magic, sure.
Sure, fine. Are the stairs magic?
Don't forget, we're in a wizard's house.
Okay, so yeah. So you're at the edge of the stairs. Who was doing what first?
They want me to detect magic on the stairs.
Okay, that's just an action, right?
Yeah, it's basically whenever I want.
And I will look for traps as far as I can before Van heads down in front of us all.
Okay. Yeah, you don't seem to notice any. Detect magic. Let me just see. I mean, you see... I don't know how to explain this one. Yeah, you see a magical glow on everything. Like the whole staircase.
Ha!
It's a fake.
The entire stairs are magic.
Are the stairs going up magic?
I'll peek my head around the corner to the upstairs.
The stairs going up magic.
He peeks, and those stairs are not.
Stairs up are not magic.
Can
Stairs down are
we
magic.
inspect this as though it might be an illusion?
What kind
You
of
want-
what
you
kind
would
of magic is it?
What kind of-
Conjuration.
Conjuration.
What's that mean?
Either these stairs were conjured, or we might be heading into an extra dimensional space.
Van, what would happen if you poked at the stair
I
with
just
your
I
sword?
take a 2.5 pound pitten and just like throw it up and
Are
like
you going to make that kind of noise right now?
I will just take it and tap on the stairs a little bit.
All right. He's like tap tap ting 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 ting, and then yeah, quick flash, and you see these two two water elementals, and behind them you see all of these little ice memphits appear. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh my lord. See, this is what I'm talking about. We can't just go downstairs
Probably would have very similar
without
effect.
checking. Yeah, we could have all got killed.
Yeah, as you trigger his magical safeguards.
Knew it. Knew it. Hemlock is smart. She's done a heist before.
And the water elementals are up first. So yeah, the water just kind of starts flowing in front of you guys. Looks like a big wave. And it's going to come this way. This one's going to come this way. And it is going to whelm. Each creature in the elemental space must make a DC 15 strength saving throw. On a failure, you take 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning. If it's large or small, you will also grappled. Until the grapple ends, you are restrained and unable to breathe unless you can breathe water. If the saving throw is successful, the target is pushed out of the elemental space. So Leopold and Vader both fail. So you take 14 bludgeoning, and you are both restrained. I'm just going to do this. Restrained. All right, the other one is going to do the same thing. He's going to come down here and do a whelm. You two give me a... What was it? A strength saving throw. Let me pop this out. 5 and 14 is also a fail.
No, that's 8 and 19.
Oh wait, what am I looking at? Sorry, I was way up. I was way up above. 8 and 19. So Hemlock, you fail. Van succeeds. Condition. Restrain. Van gets pushed out. And you take... Did I roll the damage for the other two?
You did.
Okay. So you take 14 damage, Hemlock. All right. Fader.
Right. I'm going to bonus action throw my dagger in this direction and teleport out. And I can teleport up to 20 feet away.
Okay.
Game's paused.
Oh.
And I will immediately turn back and throw my dagger at the one that I just... I'm going to, if I can, I'm going to have teleported in this direction, and I'm going to throw my dagger at the one that is holding Hemlock that Van is next to.
Okay. That hits. Okay. 9 plus 13. Got it. He's still up.
I will use my movement and I will head like onto the third step over here, heading up.
Okay. Leopold.
Okay, I am in the middle of a water thing, but I don't want these gentlemen joining the fight, so I will just try to swim to get a bead on where they are while I'm stuck in this creature, and I will cast Synaptic Static on them.
Okay. Intelligence saving throw. So one of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the other one.
So that one takes half.
Yep. What was the damage? Oh, you didn't roll it yet. This one takes half. And then yeah, they're not looking pretty good.
Oh, looks like one of them died.
Oh, they had different hit points.
Well, at least got rid of one of them. And I will sit here and slowly drown, I guess. What do I have to do at the end of my turn?
It's
what is?
Well, it's not at the end of your turn. You're.
I thought it was something about drowning at the end of my turn or something like that.
Well, drowning, you can hold your breath for like so many minutes with your Constitution modifier, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
So
4 minutes. I'm good there.
Yeah.
I'm just stuck in a guy. Okay. Good.
Yeah, you would take damage. Yeah, at the beginning of its turn, I think. Okay, Van.
Are they being grappled?
Yeah, they're restrained.
I'm gonna attempt to just move away from this creature.
Okay.
Does he get an opportunity attack?
Okay. Slams at you. Gets an 8.
And drops Hemlock.
So you move.
All right, we're gonna attack the one on the right.
Okay. That's a hit. 9 slashing damage. Yeah, you swing your thing and the thing just explodes in shards of glass. Give me a dexterity saving throw. Well, shards of ice. Sorry, not glass. 14. You succeed. As you move out of the way and the shards just miss your face.
Attack the next one.
Wait, you do take half. You take 1 damage. 1 slashing damage. All right, 21. That's a hit. Which one are you going after?
One in the middle.
Okay. $11. It's still up.
I rerolled a 2. 12.
So one more, it's still up.
Attack it again. Bonus action.
It's 25's a hit. You smash it, shatters like glass and explodes. Give me a dexterity saving throw. You take half of 7, so 3 damage, 3 slashing.
That will end my turn.
Okay. Hemlock.
I would like to attack from the inside.
Okay, your attacks are at disadvantage. That's a miss.
That's it.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
I can't do anything else.
Alright. Nice. Methods are up. Methods. This one is going to try to attack. It is going to do its frost breath at you. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
No, Van.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep. You take
Who is doing this?
the Mephit to your right, to your left.
That's
sorry,
okay.
to your left.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll take it.
You take 5 cold damage. And then these other 2 come flying up and they do the same thing. So give me another dexterity saving throw. What am I seeing here? So the second one was 8. And that was another fail. So you take another 5 cold damage. And the 15 was a succeed. So you take half of 2. So 1 more. Did you get all that?
Yes.
Alrighty, I think that's all them. Water elementals. I guess this one's going to come over at you, taking Hemlock with it. Hemlock, you have to give me a... Oh, no, sorry. You take 12 bludgeoning damage as you are inside of it. As you're getting bludgeoned around, and it is going to slam attack at Van. Gets a 14. And a 22.
I'll shield.
Okay. The other one starts with, who is it, Leopold inside? So Leopold,
Yes.
you take 15 bludgeoning. And then it is going to, let's see. Guess it can't see Fader. I don't see why it wouldn't go after you. With Leopold inside. or 26.
Yeah.
Does that hit? Okay. For 10 bludgeoning, it attacks.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. It attacks again. For a 26.
Yeah.
For another 12.
Okay.
Who's next? Fader.
Crap. Does it count? Does Leopold count as being in melee range with this thing?
I would say no, since he's inside. He's not. He can't really help you. He's getting tossed around.
And the ring doesn't help. Damn it. All right. Well, I will melee attack with the blade.
Okay.
You know what? No. Sorry, Leopold. Bonus action disengage. And I will throw a dagger at this one. Sorry, rolled the wrong one.
Uh, 22 is a hit.
So 11. So 28 total.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Leopold.
Banishment on the one I'm stuck inside.
Okay. Gets a 6. It just... Oops, I deleted it by accident. Let me see if I can undo it. Oh, man, it rolled its hit point back. I don't remember what it was at, but it had at least... There we go. So, yeah, it disappears.
Mr. Zaffron, I do appreciate the shower, but, you could just be a little more hospitable. And I'll just walk out here a little.
I knew you had it in you.
Sure! Hi! We're still in trouble, right?
Yeah, yes, we are.
That ends my turn.
Okay. Let me see something. So, so suddenly, Leopold, your watch starts to shake, and the little spinning thing's going really fast, and the book kind of goes, gets thrown out of your watch. It falls to the floor. It flips open. The pages start flapping in front, and wind starts appearing, and you see the face of your genie. and she screams at the water elemental and the ice mephits, and she says, "I am the noble genie." What is her name again, Miss
Aurelia.
Aurelia? Cease this attack at once. And let me see what happens. As she says that, the ice mephits, one by one, kind of just look like terrified and scared, and they poof out of existence. And the water elemental also just goes back into his realm and disappears. And then she swirls back into the book and it closes.
What?
That
What's
was new.
that?
Uh,
That was a very authoritative lady. Just my type.
I almost died again.
uh,
You didn't
Uh,
tell me she was a stone cold fox, Leopold. Damn.
uh,
Well, that was
That's new.
And with that, with Leopold just looking completely dumbfounded, we're gonna end our game.
Through all of that,
Yay.
the cloud giants in the room just carried on, just wandering around, looking at.
Yeah, the cloud giants never reacted to your presence.
good sesh. And
Wow.
Good job.
nobody got beaten to death.
Shit.
Yeah,
It's a good.
there's a
it's good
lot that game.
that was fun. She is a noble genie.
You get pissed off at waiting, I guess.
She can,
sense that we're close.
She can what's the word? Use her nobleness to command other elementals.
That's cool.
Would've been helpful.
I don't suppose the star spawn are elementals at all.
Early ago.
I don't think they would be. That was funny. What is it called?
And Leopold's just like, I have crafted this masterful lie. And oh, hell.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I know, that's what's going to be great when we come back.
What?
Shit.
Where?
Yeah,
Good
invoke
stuff.
her rank as a noble genie.
How hurt are you, Hemlock?
I'm not that hurt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's fine.
We're all good.
Well, I don't know if I'd call myself good.
I'm
You're-
okay.
I've been better.
After what I've seen out of Hemlock, I mean, you guys are all in fantastic shape.
Right.
Yeah, I did use both my spell slots, but I got my rod and my so I got one spell slot technically, and I have the ring fully charged.
She is the perfect example of what a human being could potentially go through and still survive, you know?
But she's not human.
Mortal.
She's not a mortal.
She's a half elf.
Elves
She-
are mortals. Elves
Are you
are
talking about me?
very mortals. Yes.
Wait,
You're talking about me.
oh, you?
Elves.
Yeah.
Elves are mortal in 5e.
Well, you're a half elf technically, aren't you?
So
I'm half.
very mortal.
We're both half elves. You guys are the fancy elves.
I'm
Good.
super fancy.
Today was a fun episode. We met Fader's mom. That was fun.
Yeah. Maybe met her.
And we met
Maybe.
Leopold's patron.
Yeah,
Met two.
Who was obviously a stone cold fox genie woman. I'm like, will she grant me wishes, Leopold? How does this work?
She will kick you directly in the dick.
You don't know that.
I like how he keeps coming up with this stuff and making it up. It's always like opposite what he says. I love it. I mean, she might kick you in the dick. I'm not sure, but
I might be into that sort of thing. I don't know
There's
yet.
a high chance for that. Yeah. I love it.
She could potentially just wish you out of existence, honestly.
Good. Imagine just saying
Not all
that,
genies can grant wishes.
getting annoyed.
Noble genie.
Yeah, noble genie.
Noble genies can. Noble genies could.
Good to know.
She
Imagine
could
just
also
being a noble
grant
genie.
me other wishes.
Perhaps if the whole idea of wishes comes up, we could maybe think about using it to do something about these star spawn that keep.
Well,
haranguing
that's
us.
selfish
want
of
a
him.
I want a cheeseburger.
If you get a wish, can you
Wow.
use it on me?
Cheeseburger for me. Thank you.
If we get
You know-
one wish and you wish for a cheeseburger,
You're talking
We're-
to
we're-
Leopold. You guys would be lucky if you even find out if you have a wish.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. It's going right out of either. Yo, wishes shall be granted. Cheeseburger right now, please. Cheeseburger. Talk right over everybody. Cheeseburgers.
totally
Yeah, for everybody.
totally changing your name to Cartman.
All of your friends turn into cheeseburgers.
Be very
That
different.
man catches no fish ever in his life
Get
ever
rid of
again.
all the hippies.
Oh God, this is good to
No
know.
hippies and no juice.
It's getting
Get rid of them
weird.
all. I wanna be cheese. Sorry.
Oh
Just
boy,
trying to cart.
putting a wish in your hands would
Cartman,
be
I think.
dangerous for everyone. It would have catastrophic effects. Well, that was fun,
Yes.
guys.
Yeah, good game, guys.
Yeah, I'm saying you.
Okay.
Very good.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
See y'all next week.
All right.
Bye.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I can't make it next week. Well, hold up. Graduation is next week, and it goes from 5:30 to 6:30. I could probably be home by about 7 or so.
You're not gonna spend the rest of the day with It's graduation.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm a teacher.
Oh, you. Oh, I thought you were talking about your own kid's graduation.
Oh no.
Duh. Okay.
No, my school's graduation.
Gotcha. I was
It's from
like,
5:30 to
wow,
6:30.
that's kind of. That would have been funny. I forget your kid's already
right.
graduated.
I'll discuss that a little, but I gotta go. So
Okay,
be.
All right. Bye,
Yeah, I
guys.
gotta go. Peace.
we'll see you.
See ya.
Good night.
Yep.
Night.
And anyone who was watching, thank you for playing or watching, and I'll come back next Tuesday. Bye bye.